there, sweetness. How goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that is connected to this collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take that ish with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that is all right. Just leave her out where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it. Shall we? Oh yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Collective messages, energy check. This one's for all the homies. Welcome. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get them likes up on your way in. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always and always. Thank you. Cheers, dears. We're going to get rid of those. All right. I have something cool. One big stoner, excuse me for any and all coughs. I was guided to a word today. Lexicon. I've heard the word before, of course, but I wasn't really sure exactly what it was. I kind of thought that it was just like exactly like a dictionary, and I mean, I guess it kind of is, but it also, it's like more or less a dictionary. We have a fly friend. You're going to monitor us, you better be baked. So before I came onto the live, I looked up real quick what the dictionary definition is for lexicon. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see you all here. Thank you guys for getting the likes up. How you doing? All right. So, I thought this was really cool. Lexicon. It stands for the vocabulary of a person, the vocabulary of language, or the vocabulary of a branch of knowledge. That one, I was like, ooh, a branch of knowledge. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I just thought that was really cool. Can also stand for a book that contains the ABC arrangement of words and or languages. And when talking about different branches of knowledge, or arrangements of words and things, it's like a nautical lexicon, or a medical lexicon, or the Hebrew lexicon. That fly is really, I don't know how to feel about it, guys. There's something about terms and sources. Hello, welcome home, homies. Thankful to see you guys here. And then, so I was guided to go out and literally take my shoes, socks, everything off and go ground my feet on the cold ground before this reading. And in the process, I got a little channeling about the braided branches. The braided branches. Makes me think divinely intertwined. Something is. That fly might drive me crazy. Do you guys see it? It's just like mocking us. Mm-hmm. Cheers, dears. Hello, welcome. Welcome in, my darlings. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for smashing that like button. If any of you guys have purchased any of my books, thank you for that. My Gypsy Lexicon or Codex. All right. Let's get into some cards, shall we? Somebody cannot pretend they're okay any longer. I can tell you myself, it's not necessarily a good choice to fake it till you make it, or even try to. All right. Messages for the collective. What do the homies need? Oh, what do we got? Yeah. Okay. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective, messages for the homies. What do they need at this time? Thank you. Moonwater. Reset. Somebody maybe 32 years old. Thank you very much. Welcome, homies. Welcome. The keywords with this card are clearing, reset, renew, start from the beginning, and reflection. Moonwater is made by placing a jar or jug of water where it will capture the moon's rays overnight and be charged by the moon's energy. Crystals or herbs can be added to the water. It can be used in sprays, added to a bath, or used in rituals and spells to infuse your workings with moon energy. The most popular phase for making moon water is the full moon because of its clearing and renewing properties. The full moon brings about clarity and illumination and marks the beginning of the waning phases of the moon, during which you are encouraged to reflect and find more rest and nourishment. The glow of moon water has come into your reading to encourage you to take time to reset and perhaps to start again once your soul is refreshed. You're entering a period of pause and repose. Now is not a good time to start anything new. Instead, focus on self-care and conserving your energy. You'll be grateful for this time later when you enter a new cycle of action and creativity that may not allow for much downtime. Remember that every period of action needs a complementary period of stillness. It is in the slowness that your needs are revealed and you can find clarity about your next steps. The more literal guidance of this card is to do some physical cleansing with the element of your choice: smoke, fire, earth, and of course moon water are all excellent ways to clear stagnant energy and renew the spirit. I said I was guided to go ground my feet in the cold ground. Don't do that before every reading, but this one had to go reset that energy. Hello, welcome in everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are all being respectful in the comments. I can't really see them all as they go pretty quick, but the more literal guidance of this card is to do some physical cleansing with the element of, oh yeah, I did read that one. All right. The messages for the collective for the homies needed this time. Thank you. Witch of the Woods, retreat, along with familiar deep bonds. They almost wanted to come in the reverse. It's almost like some of you are retreating from things that you realize are not deep bonds. Or you don't even have to retreat. You just... All right, 38. So you may be 38. 38 might be an important number for you. Keywords: retreat, rest, commune with nature, and solitude. The Witch of the Woods is connected to nature in a way most modern people will never be. The seasons are her calendar, and the sun and moon her clocks. The animals are her companions and guides. And that's your next card in line, so that's important for you. They inform her of danger, resources, and what Mother Nature will bring next. She knows how to use the earth as her compass, and she lives a rich and fulfilling life free of distraction or wastefulness. The Witch of the Woods knows being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. There's a song in the background, I Got You. It's making me think, spirit and your collective, your team, you got them. When the world's crashing down, you got them, And they got you. The Witch of the Woods doesn't speak to many, but has come to you to guide you to disconnect from material pursuits in favor of exploring a more spiritual and earth-centric life. Spend time in nature, take a solo trip, and where possible, shed the hustle and bustle of daily stress. Alone time will be beneficial for you now. It will give you the space needed to find the clarity you've been seeking. Deep bonds. Familiar. Companionship, deep bonds, lifelong connections. The connection between witch and familiar is a fate-like bond. A familiar usually appears when a witch desires one, but also when a witch is ready to welcome this kind of bond into their life. Therefore, this card is about soulmate connections. It's a favorable card for finding love and for those seeking richer relationships. Now may be a good time to seek the comfort and support of others. The song that just came on in the background, I'm only human. You know you're only human. Seek support. Don't be out on an island, that thing they say. Pay special attention to new people coming into your life as they have the potential to be lifelong connections. You may feel a sense of familiarity as if you've known them for years, and perhaps you have. This person may have been a part of your story over the course of many lifetimes and is here once again to support you on your path. If you've inquired about a specific person, receiving this card is reassurance to trust them and to allow them into your heart. If you're already in a relationship, this is a sign of renewed respect and commitment. However, familiar comes with a gentle warning. The presence of this card merely means the connection is available to you. Meeting or having a soulmate connection doesn't mean your relationship will be easy or like a fairy tale. Be mindful to nurture this relationship to ensure its long-term health. Something about forgiveness for making somebody cry. All right. What is going on? What's in the collective energy? Somebody's afraid to move. Why? Who's afraid to move and why? Somebody's firmly rooted. Maybe for some, this braided branches has yet to happen because somebody's afraid to move. They're too firmly rooted somewhere else and they've yet to be able to make the braid. What do we need to know about this? Afraid to move and firmly rooted. A line from the Sumerian, one who teaches without payment. Messages for the collective. What do we need to know? Shoulds and do's. Somebody knows that they should do something, but they're firmly rooted in one belief that they have. It's almost like somebody knows that they should charge for their artwork. Somebody knows that they should charge for their craft. Somebody knows that they should charge for their services. They should. That's what they should do. But instead they've been wheeling and dealing in free, which isn't bad, but in this situation it's not necessarily good because they're firmly rooted in this low vibration, this lack vibration, afraid to move because, I mean, where are they going to go? What they've been wheeling and dealing in what? It's like I paint flower pots, okay? I could apply it to tarot. It's like never, ever, ever, ever charging for a reading, but reading is what you consider to be your job in your life. How are you ever going to pay the bills? And yes, Spirit will take care of you and things, but perhaps your gifts are given to you so that you can take care of yourself with them. Somebody literally, and I don't mean this in a good way, stole somebody's fucking heart, stole somebody's love, time, effort, energy, and whoever they were taking from was like, no, here, you need my energy. I know you do. And then they had none left for themselves. Gave away / was tricked out of all their love. So what love do they have left to give? It's bringing to mind that saying they said about don't ever be such a coward as to wake up somebody's love, awaken somebody's heart, if you don't intend to love, you know? Hello, welcome everyone. your bonds with yourself, your bonds with spirit, your bonds with nature, all the beautiful things. It's deepening, strengthening. I feel like because you're not somebody that would do a bunch of shitty things intentionally or unintentionally. There's something about the Great Pyramids of Giza. Somebody's been worshiping something to do with the Great Pyramids, but they do not worship the Creator. They don't worship God. They don't idolize God. They idolize the pyramids. Something about maybe some sort of couple idolizes what they've built, even if it's like outdated and time to be moved on from. They've built such a big old pile of that they're firmly rooted and afraid to leave it. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't judge him, monkeys. I don't know. Yeah, evolution has been triggered either way. You guys, no matter how triggered you get, there's something about you have to be unfuckwithable. Don't harm anyone, including yourself, and do not let yourself be harmed, but something important about that. There's something about the Colossus of Rhodes. Makes me think about a collision of roads. Braided branches. Two paths coming together, intertwining. I'm getting a lot of twin flame energy. Some of you, this is like the pause before the, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of is. It's like a spiritual storm. Some of you are in a very easily triggered state. And it's important not to be, to the best of your ability, be in control of your damn selves. Something about Virgo energy. Keywords: onward, growth, laughter. There's something about the foundations. Keep your word. No matter where you put that word, keep it. No matter who you give it to, keep it. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Unless somehow keeping said word becomes a type of very destructive behavior. Maybe for some, there are these people that stole the heart, stole the trust, fucking snaked their way into the collective energy. And now they're like, yeah, but if you don't grow with me, if you don't let me move onward with you, if we can't just laugh this off and build over this destroyed foundation, then you're a very destructive person. You're just a meanie. Shit like that. Like, what? They're let them think and say whatever they want, shall ya? Thank you very much. These are a bunch of my handmade decks all put together. You guys have an affirmation. It may seem so dark right now, but better times are ahead. Get hooked on them fumes, baby. Fumes of faith. They'll take you far. All right, I'm gonna give you guys some closing guidance and get out of here. I don't want this one to run too far. Closing guidance for the collective. What do the homies need to know? Final advice. Let's get lost, fuck a world that don't know us. Transformation and strength. Sounds about right. It's time for change. You've outgrown your current situation. Stagnation cannot survive. Take action towards your transformation, for better things are on the way. Onward, my dear, because better times are ahead. Because I'm telling you, your faith, your love, your light has been deepening and strengthening. And it's fucking visible. Like visibly. Indubitably. Strength. Life may have thrown you some challenges. It may seem real dark right now. You're stronger and wiser from the lessons learned. Call on your angels to give you strength. May they light it up and lay it down. I love you. I love you. I love you. If you guys are interested in any copies of my books, they're available on Amazon. The links are below. If you guys want to donate to the shanty, it goes into things like these handmade cards and cool new decks, all the cool things. Thank you guys if you just energetically leave your offering of support with a like, a comment. Subscribing is very important to the tribe. So are you. Couldn't do it without you guys. Until we speak again, my days.